Among the many orders and memos President Trump signed this week was some serious support for the Lumbee Tribe. He says he wants them to get federal recognition. He's not the first president to say this, by the way, but could his actions this week mean things could be different this time around? I spoke to WRAL reporter Brian Murphy about it. Joining me now is WRAL reporter Brian Murphy. So, Brian, you have covered this story with the Lumbee Tribe and their efforts to be recognized throughout most of your career. Does this memo from President Trump feel like a turning point? We've seen some support from presidents in the past, but this has been a little bit different. How is this different, though, at all? Well,
this is the first time that a president has really thrown his full force and weight behind it. Biden, Obama, even Trump in his first term gave lip service to this process of making full federal recognition for the Lumbee. But this time, President Trump has really put himself out there on this issue, said, I need a directive, a plan within 90 days. So it certainly feels different.
Trump, he makes some waves, right? And he puts the people who align with his ideas in place. The incoming person nominated to be the head of the Department of the Interior is one of his guys. Could that person change the rules, make it easier for the Lumbee so they don't have to go through Congress, something they have failed to be able to accomplish many times before?
Yeah, Doug Burgum, who is the former governor of North Dakota. North Dakota is a state that has a lot of Native American tribes. States with established Native American tribes have been reluctant to allow the Lumbee to get into that club. That would divide up benefits. The Lumbee would be the largest tribe east of the Mississippi. When you look at Congress, the Lumbee have failed to get it through that way. So now they could take a look at going through the Department of Interior. However, in the past, the Lumbee have failed that way as well. A lot of objections from other tribes about who the Lumbee actually are, their history, their bloodlines, whether they're a combination of many different tribes. So I think either way will be difficult, but having the weight of Trump behind you certainly makes it easier.
Let's say that weight is enough. Let's speculate a bit and say this actually happens for the Lumbee. What types of changes would we expect to see, maybe in forms of even a casino?
Yeah, I think the biggest benefits to the Lumbee would be federal funding, right? Health insurance, governmental autonomy, other benefits that might come from the federal government. But yes, a casino would be part of this. They would still have to work out a compact with the state, but there would be far less strings attached to it. We've seen the Catawba and the Cherokee open casinos in this state. They both have full federal recognition.
Now, support has been there before, especially in the form of Presidents Obama, Biden, Trump first time around, all made statements in support of the Lumbee. There's bipartisan support in the House and Senate in a lot of ways. Both of the senators of North Carolina support this, but it really always has the same sticking point in the Senate by a lot of these states out west that have large Native American populations.
Yeah, and it's not just out west. Chuck Edwards and Virginia Foxx, who represent North Carolina, but represent far western North Carolina, where the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians live, are against this. They have both come out against it. They have not supported this bill in the past, the Lumbee Fairness Act. But you're right, out west, where there's lots of Native tribes and lots of senators have good relationships with those tribes, don't want to see those voters go against them. They have blocked this time and time again. It'll be interesting to see, with the Senate controlled by Republicans and Trump coming out in favor of this, if it's enough to get it over the hump.
We will be paying attention. We'll see. Brian, thank you.
Thank you.